if you recognize this is a 3, 4, 5 triangle, it's just times 2. 3 times 2, 4 times 2, 5 times 2. So this, number 1, is a right triangle. If you didn't know that, you could have just done this squared is equal to this squared plus this squared, and you find out it's an equality. Number 2, this must be C. These are A and B. So C squared is 64. This squared is 16. This squared is 36. This adds up to 42. So C squared is greater than A squared plus B squared. So this is an obtuse triangle. Okay, here 1 plus 4 is 5. That's less than 6. This is not even a triangle. This is impossible to make a triangle at those sides. Oops, I don't know why I put C. That's 3. Number 4, this must be the C. So we're going to say 12 squared, and we'll do 10 squared plus 8 squared. So 144, this is 100, and this is 64. So 144 is less than 164, so this is acute. This is bigger than root 7, so this is our C. So root 14 squared, root 7 squared, root 7 squared. So 14, this is 7, and 7, these are equal. So this is a right triangle. Okay, for number 6. First of all, this has got to be the longest side. And I know that because 4 times 2 is 8. Root 3 is less than 2 because root 4 is 2. So this is less than 8. This is obviously less than 8. So this is the longest side. And I know this is a possible triangle because if you add 4 and something more than 4, you're going to get to something more than 8. So I know this is a possible triangle and that this is our C. So we're going to look at 8 squared, 4 squared, and 4 root 3 squared. 8 squared is 64. 4 squared is 16. And this is square that and get 16, square this and get 3. So this is 16 plus 48, which is 64. So these are equal. So this must be a right triangle because C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Okay, for number 11, AC is 13. BC is 15, and CD, this side here, is 12. Okay, we're trying to figure out if this triangle here is a right triangle, acute, or obtuse. Okay, I'm going to find this missing side X and this missing side Y, and I'm going to use this information here to find Y. So y squared plus 12 squared is equal to 13 squared. This is a 5, 12, 13 triangle. So without doing the math, I know that this is going to be a 5. But let's do the math anyway. So y squared plus 144 is 169. So y squared is 25. So y is equal to 5. So I know that this side here is 5. Now let's find x by using this triangle here. X squared plus 12 squared is equal to 15 squared. So we've got x squared is equal to 225 minus 144. I'm just going to grab a calculator and do that so I don't make a mistake. That's 81. So x is equal to 9. So this here is 9. Finally, that tells us that this entire side is 14. So we want to see how 14 squared compares to 13, excuse me, 15 squared, how that compares to 14 squared plus 13 squared. So in other words, our A is equal to 13, our B is equal to 14, our C is equal to 15. So 15 squared, how does that compare to 13 squared plus 14 squared? 225, 169, and let's see what 14 squared is. That's 196. This is 365, 225. So C squared is less than A squared plus B squared. So this is an acute triangle.